But Aruba was there to serve Curacao, not to serve itself, but to serve Curacao. But the thing is, one of the things we have to understand is that the Jewish people in Curacao, the Sephardic Jews, they were the traders, the big traders, the people with the money. And they lived in Curacao, they did not live here, right? So Aruba was like an area that they used to do certain things for Curacao to make their money. So they were making money in the agriculture, especially in Suriname, right? So when the Sephardic Jews were kicked out of Brazil, some of them took their enslaved people and went to Curacao, Barbados, and Suriname, and started plantation economies in Barbados and Suriname, because Curacao didn't really have plantation economy, because Curacao wasn't really big enough to have these very, very large plantations with so many enslaved people doing so many different things.
Tonight, you are satisfied with tonight, the questions, everybody learn a little bit. Tell me about your feeling for tonight.
I'm very happy about what the whole thing happened, because it was a conversation. It was never the intention to come and give a lecture, a dry lecture, and to be academic about the whole thing. It was to have people interacting. And like you saw in the crowd, there were people there who had information too, and you knew certain things. And so we had a conversation, and that's good. You see, one of the problems that we have always had in the Caribbean, in Latin America, with our education system, is that the teacher came, right, and the teachers were seen as cups. And I think Paulo Freire is a Brazilian educator, pedagogist. He says the teacher pour education into our head, our cups, or we are indoctrinated, and then at exam, at the end of the term, we pour what we learned back out. That's the education system. It's still done today. Teachers are there standing, indoctrinating kids, and expect the kids to reproduce the information that they got from them at the exams. Now, my method of teaching is to have a conversation. So in that conversation you're learning, and if you think that can be right, let me challenge what he's saying, because I think it went differently. Then you challenge me, then we have a conversation, then you can learn, and I could learn from you also. But then this is the way you learn, right? You learn by interchanging, examining, exchanging ideas, and not that one person stands there and pour out what he knows and then expect you to pour it out again, because you forget. Because there's so many things you're learning. But if you're talking and you're forced to think and to be critical thinking, then you really remember, involved in learning. And that's the way we have to learn. And that's the way I like to teach when I teach, to have this interactive conversation between students or between people in a situation, listeners at a lecture.
Do you think that Aruba have more work to do by the history of Aruba?
Oh, definitely. Definitely a lot. A lot of work. That's why I said too that we need to have more kids studying history, anthropology, and sociology. I'm an anthropologist myself, cultural anthropologist. But the amount of anthropologists in Aruba, I could count them on my fingers. I know there are like 5 of them. I know them personally. And that's it. You can have much, much more. And more historians to speak about the heritage of Aruba. Because if you don't have that, the heritage of Aruba is going to disappear. So you get some people who know about folklore and all that, and that's all you will have. People who speak about folklorism, and that's it. But you need to have more than that. We need historians, we need anthropologists, and we need sociologists. So we need to start training people to do those things, and not just business administration and becoming a lawyer.